Hi there everybody, Ollie here, aka Secret Nimbus here, with an episode of Test Pack Please Ignore 2. So at the end of my last episode, I'd been carrying on with some Thorncraft stuff, which has now been moved across over to here. So this is going to be my little Thorncraft room. I'm probably going to be able to fit an infusion crafting kind of setup at the other end, and then keep maybe some other things down this end, such as my essences and stuff like that. But that will be for later on. Just realised my microphone is slipping a little bit. Let me tighten that up. There we go, that should be alright now. Hopefully you didn't hear me fumbling around with that too much. But yeah, so what do I want to do on this episode? So what I was looking to do for today is to automate my ore processing setup using a little bit of applied logistics. So what I've done, as you can see, there's actually no power running from there to there at the moment, but if we get a wrench out, what we can actually see that what I've done is I've actually managed to run all of these energy conduits all the way through here and kind of attached them onto this line here, and they're hidden nicely using the covers, which is quite cool. So I don't know if can I wrench that out? I don't think I can, but yeah, whatever. So they're all hidden now, which is quite nice. So yeah, what am I going to need to do in terms of doing some ore processing? So first things first, I'm going to need some ME conduits. So let's have a quick look at that. So ME conduit. Let's have a look at you. Okay, so what are we going to need for this? So we're going to want to make some of the dense conduits to run basically from here over to there. And then later on, I think we're going to want to just have some ordinary conduits at the other end. So let me get some dense. So let's get some conduit made. So I'm going to need some conduit binder, and then I'm also going to need some fluix crystals, quartz fiber, which is just ground up quartz and glass. So let's have a quick look. So how much conduit binder do I have? I've got 30 here, but I think I've got a ton more elsewhere. So let me go and look for it. I think it's in this chest here. Look at all this delicious conduit binder. There we go, that's a bit better. That's what we're looking for. Let's eat some apples as well. So let's see how much fluix cable I've got. So yeah, the dense ME conduit I think is definitely a lot better than trying to make the dense ME cable is definitely a lot cheaper to make the dense ME conduit, I think, providing it all works exactly the same. So dense ME cable requires covered fluix cable, glowstone, redstone, and ordinary ME glass fiber cable, which is basically similar to what we're doing, except we're adding in. So this ME glass cable is very similar to the ME conduit here, in terms of it needs quartz and the fluix crystal, but then we're also using this conduit binder. But I think the dense ME conduit is, but it's not necessarily cheaper, but it's just slightly different. It doesn't require any wool or anything like that, which is quite nice. So what we're going to need is some oh no, hang on. I made a load of pure fluix crystals here. Very nice. We're also going to need some of this cabling here. So that is going to require a load of nether quartz. Now, please say I've got some glass ready made up. Let's have a quick look. Excellent, that's what I'm looking for. So if we drop the nether quartz into there, make a load of this cabling like so. I mean, most make 33, which isn't too bad. And then what we need to do next is just make a load of this ME conduit like so, which apparently it's not going to do because I'm using the wrong recipe. I made up a load of the pure one because basically you just get twice as much for a little bit of sand. So got 64 ME conduit there. Can I make any more? Yes, 32. And like I said, we also want some of this dense stuff. So I want a reasonable amount of this, I think. Trying to think. Is this, how much am I going to need? Because I'm going to need to run dense cabling from, or do I need to run dense cabling? Maybe I don't, because I only need kind of like 2 channels here, so maybe I don't need the dense cable. Maybe I should have only made ME conduit. Maybe a bit of a waste now. I need dense cabling later on, but I don't think I need it now, so I think I've just wasted a load there. Whoopsie-daisy. Let me make up a load more of the ME conduit. So what I'm going to need is some more fluix crystals. Well, I've got fluix crystals here, but what I'm going to do is grind these up, combine them with some sand, and then grow them real quick. So let me chuck these in here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut away really quick, get this all set up, and then I'll be back in a second. Okay guys, so I'm back. So I've made a load more just ME conduit, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to carry on working this along here. I've already started laying it out, so I'm just going to carry on moving this along. As you can see, I can place the ME conduit exactly next to the energy conduit, like so. So we're just going to run this along here to roughly about, we'll have it coming all the way along, and then what I really need to do is see if it will go underneath there in a second. So has it gone along there? Let me just make sure that's cooked up. There we go. So I think we're almost done. So I want to leave it there for a second. Reason being is that I need two more things now. So I need an ME import and an ME export bus. So let's have a quick look at that. So we want an ME import, if I can, type. We need an ME import bus, which is an annihilation core, a sticky piston, and some iron. So I'm fairly sure I've got some. I've got an annihilation core spare somewhere. So let me make a sticky piston. Let me make a piston first. So we need two of these. I think I need one sticky, one non-sticky. So there we go. Let's grab a sticky piston, because what we need to do is we'll grab an annihilation core. I think we're also going to need this formation core for the export bus, but we'll see in a second. So, oh yeah, I need some iron as well, don't I? 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. So let's make ourselves the import bus, like so, and we need an ME export bus, which is a piston, formation core, and 2 iron ingots. So I was right on that. So we've got an ME import and an ME export bus, like so, which is the next stage of the operation. So let's go and do that. So what we're going to need to do is fly underneath here. Here we go. So what I'm going to try and do is, so what I'm going to, is this going to work? I don't know. We'll have a look. So have I put that there all right? I can't tell. I can't see if I've got the... what I'm going to do is I'm going to go onto the yeeter wrench, which is... So I made this off camera. Oh, that's where I put it. That's what I was looking for. Just need to put it there. Right, so what I did off camera was made myself a yeeter wrench as well. Now, this is the Ender IO wrench. And what you can do is if you shift and hold... shift and scroll the mouse wheel. I'm just going to sleep for the night quick, just so I'm undisturbed. I'll show you what it does in a second. So let me go sleep quickly. Like so. Here we are. Just gonna sleep for the night real quick. So yeah, what this yeeter wrench basically does, it allows me to flick between what I can see in terms of conduit. So at the moment, you can see the ME conduit, you can see the enhanced energy conduit, and you can see where the facade is. But what I can do with this, if I hold shift, so I'm crouching, and then scroll through, if you look in the bottom right hand corner, you can see a little dialog box. So what it's highlighted on at the moment is the energy conduits. That is something else which I'm not entirely sure on. That might be fluid, that is item conduits, that is like kind of gas conduits, I think, and this is the ME conduit. So this is the one I want to highlight. What I really want to look at quick as well is ME. So Daisy, where's the dense conduits gone? I really want to place one of these down. So, yes, it does have 32 channels. Excellent. I just wanted to double check that, just to make sure it was exactly the same as a kind of, the same as an ME, like, ordinary dense cable, I think. So this will work. So this is good. So what we're going to need to do now is let's get this set up. So I've only got, so if you go to the yeeter wrench, I can see what I'm doing. What I need to do now is I need to try, can I actually put an ME input bus on there? No, I cannot. So let me wrench you up quick. So what I think I'm going to need to do is, I'm going to need to put, I might need to do some kind of like facade or something along here. Where's all my facades gone? Facades? So where they all gone? So Daisy, I'm going to do that. I'll get that back. I want my painter. There we go. Conduit facades. That's what we're looking for. Although I want to really turn one of them into an oak one. I'll show you why in a second. So let me grab a piece of oak wood. Go back to the painter. Let's swap you out for that. Let's put one in there. Is that going to repaint it? Yeah, he's going to repaint it, which is what I wanted. There we go. That's what I want. One conduit facade. We don't want to chuck away my cables as they're important. So what I'm going to do is, if I bash up you and you real quick, what I can now do is I think I can put the ME import bus on the back there, Then bring down the ME conduits like so. Oops, so daisy that. Go. Oh no, I did it there because I'm an idiot. Right, wrench you up. Right, ME conduit there. Okay, this is not going to work like so. So I'm going to need to do... Did I pick that up? Yeah, I did pick that up. So I'm going to bring you out and go up. And then I think I want to put the ME import bus onto the back. Is that right? Is this going to work? It doesn't seem to be working. What's going on? So I got my basic purifying factory, which is where I want to start. So let me try and do the config. So... Is this the back or the front? I can never tell. So I think I want to put input dark red there. Then put the import bus. Is that can actually attach? It can attach, which is weird. Let's try putting the import bus back and then reattaching an ME conduit. So why aren't you attaching? This is really weird. Let me wrench you up. So say for example I want to put it on top. Where's the ME import bus gone? Need the import bus. Right, ME import bus on top. Can I then grow this up? I'm really confused here now. So that doesn't want to shift click on there. That's really bizarre. Why isn't this attaching? Unless I need to use just an ordinary okay, so the ME import bus will... No, it won't attach to this. Okay, I see. So I think this may be a slight problem. So I don't think the ME conduit will attach to... No, it doesn't want to attach for some reason. Okay, so this is a problem. I've never done this before with these ones. So does it have a channel? No, it does not have a channel. So let me unattach you. So import bus would need to go on there. Go away. So maybe I need to just use an ordinary ME cable. So let me have a look at that. This might be the problem here. So what do I need for an ME cable? So I need an ME covered cable fluic. So I need an ME glass cable, which is a couple of quartz. I need some more quartz, some of that quartz. What's it called? My brain's gone here. Do I have any more glass here? Let me just double check. Glass. No, I appear to be out of glass, which is the problem. Let's get some sand, like so. Do I have any more of that quartz? Yeah, I do have more ground up quartz. That would always help as well. So let's go smelt up some more of this. So yeah, this was untested, and now I can see the problem. So let's smelt up a wee bit of glass. So it turns out that these ME conduits can't directly attach to kind of import and export buses, which is fine. We're learning things here. So need 3 more glass, and then we can make a little bit more of the quartz fiber, whatever it is, quartz cabling. So an ME glass cable, which is quartz fiber. Yeah, so there we go. So we should be able to make you now. Apparently I've like run away from... Here we go. So we want to make you and you and you. So that makes that. And then we want... And then let's just make a load of it, like so. So we should be able to get ME glass cable fluics. Does that attach to that now? It does attach. Ah, there we go. So this is how I'm going to do that. So what I'm going to do real quick is let's wrench you up. We just have ordinary quartz cable there, because what I can then do is put my facade down there and there, like so. So that's hidden, and that's just coming out the top like that, which is kind of weird but also kind of cool. So that's all good to go. At the moment it's only got 1 slot. We'll sort that out in a second. Let's get that glass out, and oops a daisy, let's get the rest of this sand out, as we don't really need it smelting, but it's going to be annoying because it auto sorts. So let me get rid of this chest. There we go. And what we're going to need to do is move this around again. So what we're going to do is let's... Oops a daisy, I'm kind of falling here a little bit. Here we go. So let's get some more of this around, like so. And then what we need to do is bring that up and out. I'm going to need to get a better... I'm going to get the cover in a second, but that's not too much of a problem. And what we're going to do is get the ME glass cabling, like so. Put down the export bus on top. There we go. So that's all exporting and importing. So that shouldn't be a problem. Input from the top and output from the top. Excellent. So the big problem with these ones is that the import and export buses on ME have completely changed a little bit. So what we need to do now is actually use some of the upgrade cards. So if we go to upgrade card, no, that's not right. So let's go back to import bus. So what we're going to need is a capacity card. That's what we're looking for. So yes, capacity card. So we need a basic card. So we need to make some calculation processors, and we're going to need a few of these, I think. So let's make a few. Let's go make several of them, and then see how many we need. So let's just double check the channeling on them now. So we've now got so is that 1 of 8 channels, and we've also got can I see it from down below? So this has okay, so yeah, so at the moment these ME conduits running all the way back to the what's the word I'm looking for? The ME controller over here. They're currently using 2 channels because I just realised I'm on. There we go. So yeah, they're using 2 channels. So these kind of little basic ME conduits can only kind of have 2 things on the end of them, such as an import and export bus, and other things like, for example, this only has. These crafting terminals and stuff also count as a channel. ME drives may also count as a channel. I'm not entirely sure, but weirdly, these ones don't actually tell you how many channels they've got, but nicely the ME conduits do. So I don't know. That's weird, but yeah. But we have to manage basically how many things that we can have in those channels, and using the dense ones is better as they support 32 channels, which is quite nice. So that's why I made some of them for later on. So let's start making this capacity card. So the basic card calculation processor is pure Certus. So let's make a bit more pure Certus as well. So let's start pulverizing up some of them. And also 1, 2, 3, and then 3 redstone. So let's get these making into, oh wow, I've already got calculation processors. Excellent, because I just remembered I've been using them for. So basically I need to finish off making the rest of the drives for there. So I've already made some of them up, which is quite nice. So that's actually bypassed a few things. So I don't need to worry about that for now. I can always make that later. So this is going to save a little bit of time. So let's make some of these, which is, oops-a-daisy, we need the basic cards, which is gold, iron, and redstone. So let's get gold, iron, and redstone. So let's make, I don't know, 4 of these. We'll have 2 each for each of the machines, and then what we need to do is we need some bog standard Certus quartz like so, and then what we should be able to do is make 4 of these. So let's go back over to the import and export buses and see how much space that gives us. I can't remember how much capacity these storage cards give. So 1 and 2. Yep, we only need 2, which is good. So I've made the perfect amount. So these are now supporting 9 of each. If we want to insert more things, we obviously need more import buses. So let's go grab our ores, as this is what I'm trying to automate. So what we're going to need is let's put some of this wood and sand and things back, and the conduit binder. So let's get some. Oh, we need to go to here, don't we? So let's look at ore. So I think what we're going to need is, let's kind of tidy this up a wee bit just so it's not quite so messy. Let's put the charcoal, the chest away even. So we're going to need some aluminium, copper, ferrous, gold. Or do I want to pulverize ferrous? Because I need the platinum. So I might hold off on the ferrous and pulverize that instead. Let's get iron, lead, yellowite would be good. Osmium, also useful. Silver. Don't think I need to do uranium. I think that's basically everything we need to do. So aluminium, copper, iron, yellowite, lead, gold, osmium, and silver. That should be fine for now. So did I actually need the capacity card for the export bus? I don't think I did actually. I'll think about it. I don't think I actually needed that. So let me go for iron. Let's see if it starts inputting iron. Would be nice. Oh, I've got this the wrong way round, haven't I? Whoops-a-daisy. So what I need is you and you back. I just realised I've got these completely the wrong way round. Ugh. brain's not working today. There we go. Let's try this again. So let's put the capacity cards back in. So iron, copper, gold, aluminium, lead, silver, yellowite. Is that all of them? Oh, and osmium. There we go. So an export bus now. There we go. So yeah, it's doing the lead ore. Fantastic. So, but I don't think I need the import bus to actually have anything here. I've just realised that I didn't actually need these ones for the import bus. It's only going to be importing, well, I don't know, necessarily one thing at a time, I suppose. I don't think it's going to be able to import more than that. But yeah, that's working now. So that's going to be automatically importing any ores. And so we've got lead clumps and aluminium clumps. Okay, so it's actually doing a mixture. That's pretty cool. So lead and aluminium, dirty aluminium dust, and it will smelt it up at the same time. Why is it making copper? That's weird. Unless copper got processed through first, which would be bizarre. But it's all working though, so I'm not complaining too much. And that should be automatically importing it back into my system. So that's pretty cool. Let's head back. So yeah, the ore processing is now automatically done. I also just realised I need to replace some torches along here. There we go, because it's a bit dark. And then what we can do is let's put these ores away. I can keep these for later on. And then let's have a look at ingot. So we should see certain numbers going up. I don't know what it was processing. Was it lead? Yeah, lead. We should see lead going up. There we go. So it's working. Excellent. So the ore processing is now automated using applied logistics. We've done a little bit of vendor IO with the ME conduits as well. And we've had a look at imports and export buses. So, and also the upgrade cards. So we use capacity cards. So very nice. So I think that is all for now. In terms of a comment question of the episode, what do I want to ask? Haven't really decided on what I wanted to ask. Trying to think. Gonna be a really dumb question. Like, what is your favourite type of like cable conduit, something like that? So, what is your like favourite cable conduit mod? Mine's probably Ender IO's conduits. They are really cool. The fact that they all kind of exist in one block, so you can have like multiple things running at once. So, say for example, I wanted cables, like item conduits running along here, or fluid conduits as well. This would all run in the same block space, and it all runs parallel, all works perfectly, which is all very nice. Unlike something like thermodynamics or Buildcraft or something like that. So what is your favourite kind of cabling system for power? I suppose Industrial Craft has their own kind of conduit cable things as well. So something along those lines. What is your favourite cabling system? But I'm going to leave the episode here for now. As always, guys, do not forget to comment and like if you enjoyed the episode. Apart from that, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye.